Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with today's edition of 90 Day Oy Vey, the home of Kibitz and Yentas. And in case you don't know what those terms mean, the home of gossip and nosy bodies. So let's hop right in. So, first of all, I would like you guys to drop your comment for the wackadoodle of the week for this week's episode. Is it Jen with the wife training and the Bollywood Zumba? Or is it Kris for obvious reasons? Narcolepsy, um, pain meds, knives, now a rare motorcycle that's been stolen that she possibly has to go back to the United States for to go to court. Like it's only day 4 in Colombia, and she has thrown like 99 problems at Jamie. So let me know who you think the wackadoodle of the week for this episode is. And the wackadoodle of last week was Rishi. Mr. By the way, Jen, my family has been looking for a fiance for me for the past 2 years that we have been engaged. So here you go. Now, speaking of one of the nominees for Wackadoodle of the Week, Kris posted this about her rare motorcycle. Okay. Now, I understand that this was a motorcycle that was left to her by her dad. And it, has sentimental, I'm sure it has sentimental value to her, but not that much sentimental value because she was going to sell it. And it was stolen from her garage. And, she went through an ordeal. And this particular post is about the ordeal that she went through with police, the tow department, public officials, and getting her bike back. Apparently, it was sitting at an impound lot since January 28th. And, it was towed there, sitting there. Nobody informed her it was there because she would have had driven at 3 a.m to figure out the minute they told her that they found her baby, she would have driven, the minute they told her to get the bike. That's how important this bike is to her. But, she feels like she's being robbed again, but she has to pay $500. Now, spoiler alert, if she found out that the bike was there January 28th, and she said that she would have driven at 3 a.m. in the morning the minute she found out that they had her baby to get it. Obviously, she's back in the States. Just saying. But Jamie and Kris posted this nice selfie of them. And Jamie held another answer a question sesh on the gram where, she clarified the type of woman that she likes. And whatever this means, the ones that they want the moon, they lower it alone. I guess she means someone that's not like needy and clingy and, fairly independent, that if they want the moon, they go up and grab it. That's what I assume. And, Jamie keeps saying this, that life is hard, unfair, and difficult, but fun. Now, speaking of Jamie, a tweet that I wrote for Kiki and Kibitz was retweeted by 90 Day Fiance Instagram. Actually, I'm sorry, featured by 90 Day Fiance official Instagram, along with Dr. Dave, the king of sarcasm, another one of our followers. So these two tweets were featured this past Monday on 90 Day official Instagram. And in turn, they were, oh, did I skip over that? I'm sorry, I didn't put the slide in, but they were retweeted by both Jamie and Gabe to their stories, which I found really cool. And now we have Gabe hanging out. Good morning to you. The birds are chirping, and he's going fishing. I love this couple. They just give me like the warm fuzzies. And the way that she was looking at him this past episode, just like They make me happy. And you know who else I really hope makes it? Debbie and Osama. Because when Debbie got off that plane and the way the two of them were looking at each other, it was like no one existed but them two. And I know there's a huge age difference. And hey, you never know. They could be meant for each other, but I have a feeling it is going to be a shit show. But we'll see. And speaking of what we already know that is a shit show, we have Mahoon and Nicole hanging out with their crew. And, um, Mahoon is, Nicole is at an art exhibit of some sort, I assume, with Mahoon. And I don't know, but this is a shit show. This is a shit show. And speaking of another shit show, Danielle and Johan. She is so condescending towards him. The scene on Sunday really upset me because, first of all, I don't think another woman's reproductive choice is really her business. And secondly, Johan is explaining to her that he really, this past incident with his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, first telling him that she had a miscarriage and then him learning later that it was an abortion, it bothered him. Instead of being comforting, she just took that as another opportunity to be condescending and lecturing. So here we go. A picture of them showing their height difference. And instead of him looking down at her, it's usually her looking down at him. But Danielle posted this picture of a townhouse in Brooklyn. And I just wanted to post it because, hey, I liked it. And I'm from Brooklyn. Live in Queens, but from Brooklyn. Florian likes his new teeth. And so do I. And Florian, modeling is not your gig. You know I have a Florian fetish. You know I ride for you, dude. But modeling is not your gig. And speaking of Darcy, who is this dude Cicero? If you want to know what he's all about, check out my article on wordonthestreetreality.com. And I'm going to try to find out who this mystery woman was in the picture that Darcy was all upset about. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to go do some digging. And Cicero, this mystery man that stood up Darcy not once, but twice. He has, fine taste in food and cars. Learn more in my article. Happy birthday, Kimberly. 52 never looked so good. Happy birthday. And she was surprised on her birthday by what I consider the best surprise. I would want to be surprised by Kenny and Armando on my birthday. And we have the best thing that came out of Jovi and Yara's relationship, baby Mila. Isn't she damn adorable? And we have a Mama Gwen with her man and her boo. Liz. Every time I see her, I just have to sigh because she is worth so much more than Ed. But then I remind myself that she's in it for the same reasons. She just wants TV time and clout and to be famous. So I really can't feel sorry for her. Her daughter is beautiful, and it was pajama day at her daughter's school. Now, I could sigh and cringe when I see this. WTAF, Libby and Andre. Okay, this is cringeworthy. I never thought I would see the day that I would say that Charlie and Megan are classier than Libby and Andre right about now. Cringe, and more cringe. We have Big Ed's ex-fiance Rose and Angela's ex-BFF JoJo with her granddaughter. We have Karen and her man Thomas, and we have their son, Royal, with his little son. Now, Sean Robinson. She may suck as the tell-all host and let the cast members and Angela roll all over her, but she is beautiful. She is bomb in her career. Okay. You need to check out her LinkedIn, motivational speaker, journalist. I mean, she's bomb. Okay. Drop dead gorgeous on her way to the Oscar gala, hanging out with people like Smokey Robinson. I mean, come on. And the tables were turned. She was the one being interviewed on the red carpet. Ariella did an answer and question sesh on the gram, and don't compare your life to hers, because just because she portrays herself in a certain way, you shouldn't, want her life, be happy with yours, basically is what she's saying here. And in all seriousness, what Ari's talking about, seasonal affective disorder, I agree, because I think I do suffer from that as well. The winter sucks. I rather have summer, longer days, more sunshine. The winter sucks. So I do feel her about that. I'm not particularly depressed, but seasonal affective disorder, yes, that does exist. Her and Leandro will remain good friends, and no, they will not get back together anytime soon. I bet you Benny is very happy to hear that. And we'll see if she'll be back on 90 Day, depending if we want to see her again. And very interestingly, Benny has gotten some transplants, some hair transplants. And hopefully by the summer, the process will be complete. And I'm very interested to see what he will look like after. And speaking of Benny, we have his beautiful sister, Wish, and she's trying out the ginger look with the red hair. And speaking of someone who used to be a ginger, but she went darker, we have Jess, Colt's ex-girlfriend, and Miona wants everyone to remember that she is selling human hair clip-in extensions. So go check out her site, okay? Now, Julia held a couple of questions and answers, and she really wants to go to Germany and Brazil. I feel her. That's on my bucket list as well. Now, this makes me really sad. Cynthia has to part with some of her possessions because she could use the funds than the shoes. And that just makes me sad. And then Kelly posted this TikTok, right? And it was basically like this guy who was like really sad, like going through all of the emotions. And look what the caption says. When you find out she's been letting every guy in the neighborhood hit it. And then Kelly is the one that wrote, facts 100%. I mean, this is like sad. This is the collateral damage of Molly. I'm going to call this section, as a matter of fact, the collateral damage of Molly. Please check out my article on wordonthestreetreality.com, where I get into it more, and you'll find out exactly who Molly was sending the selfie to. And considering everything that I have found out about Molly, from all the birdies that have been chirping in my ear, I just find it highly ironic that Livy Ray, the store, posted a reel featuring Molly's daughter, Olivia. She was talking about her role at the store, how she is one of the bra fitters and she's been there for 2 years, and she was showing her favorite bras, and it was a promotional reel for Livy Ray. I just found it highly ironic, the shirt that she was wearing. And Varia just wants the world to know that she slept in again and her back is killing her. Like, honestly, I give a flying shit. Okay, Varia? So I unfollowed you because I don't know why your stories keep popping up on my feed. And anyone that will keep supporting Jeffrey Pascal, who has been convicted of domestic violence against his ex-girlfriend and is serving his sentence and will continue to support him, sucks ass. So I unfollowed you. So I won't see any of your shit anymore. Happy birthday to Dean, and happy birthday to Dean's son, Marshawn. And that carrot cake looks really, really good, Dean. I hope you enjoyed it. And we have Laura and Laura's nephew catching the waves. And Laura's ex, Aladdin, celebrating his anniversary. We have Jasmine with her sisters, and Jasmine got a new doggy, Oreo. He's adorable. She could hold him in the palm of her hand. How cute is that? And of course, it wouldn't be an edition of 90 Day Oy Vey without Memphis and Hamza, and Hamza's usual selfie on the streets of Chicago. And we have Karini in her pajama top, Sinjin in Zion National Park, and thankfully he has his clothes on because sometimes, you know, Sinjin is on the gram and he's not fully clothed, and it's like, ugh. And today is Women's History Month. And you guys, what am I talking about? This whole month is Women's History Month, but we are celebrating. Today is the 13th day of Women's History Month. Okay, guys? And if you guys are like lost in your career and you need guidance, or if you just simply need a resume tune-up, your LinkedIn profile tune-up, or you just want to talk to somebody about where to go in your current career, how to get further, how to climb the ladder, Rihanna can help you. Go check out her website. Hit her up on Instagram. Her Instagram is right there. She has all the resources. She has the brains and she has the tools. More importantly, she has the tools that can help you. And I just wanted to close out this edition of 90 Day Oy Vey with a quote from Robert. Because, you know, you need to take control of your career. You need to take control of your money because money just doesn't grow on trees, and it definitely don't fall out of my ass. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Check out Word on the Street Reality for all of the tea you didn't know you wanted. Please like this video, share this video with a friend or 10, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.